George Foreman is a former professional boxer. After starting off as a mugger who engaged in street fights, he went on to become a world-renowned boxer. He is known for his epic fights with ace boxers like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Ken Norton, etc. He has a very interesting life story that involves epic victories, devastating defeats, retirements, and larger-than-life comebacks. He did not have a consistent boxing career. After each defeat, he would isolate himself from the world of boxing. After his well-known defeat at the hands of Muhammad Ali, Foreman became a born-again Christian and devoted his life to God, charity, and his family. But just when the world had written him off, he made a massive comeback at the age of 38, proving to the world that age is just a number. His boxing career earned him a lot of respect and money, and he became a successful entrepreneur. In 2002, he was rated as one of the 25 greatest fighters of the past 80 years by the Ring magazine. The magazine also ranked him the 9th greatest puncher of the century. He is also the author of multiple cookbooks and children's books. In 1968, Foreman went on to win a gold medal in the Summer Olympics in Mexico City, Mexico. It was during this time that there were riots in the US over civil rights. The African American community was still under confusion whether or not to support the US policy. Many African American athletes were publicly showing their contempt against the US policy. However, it did not deter Foreman from winning the medal for his country. In 1969, Foreman decided to take up boxing professionally and went through serious and rigorous training sessions. The same year, he took part in his first pro boxing match against Don Valheim in New York City. He won the match in a 3-round knockout. 1969 and 1970 were glorious years in the career of Foreman as he fought in 13 matches in 1969 and won all of them. In 1970, he continued winning boxing matches by knocking out 11 men in total. Despite all his wins, people criticized Foreman and said that he only won these matches because he fought against the has-beens. In 1973, he silenced his critics by fighting the ace champion Joe Frazier. In this epic match, Foreman sent Frazier to the mat twice by the end of the first round. By the end of the second round, Frazier was beaten. In 1974, Foreman participated in a match against the infamous heavyweight boxer Ken Norton. Ken Norton was notorious for his awkward boxing techniques and for breaking Muhammad Ali's jaw. By the second round, Foreman had beaten Norton so badly that he wobbled in the ring and the referee had to intervene to stop the fight. This gave Foreman a 40-0 record with 37 knockouts. In the summer of 1974, Foreman suffered his first defeat. He fought against Muhammad Ali in a match that took place in Congo. It was a tough match where both the boxers fought very hard. By the 8th round, Foreman was tired, and with Ali's final blow to his head and jaw, it was declared that Foreman had lost the match. Foreman made a comeback in 1976 in Las Vegas. He fought against Ron Lyle, and after the 5th round, Foreman sent Lyle to the ground and won the match. This win helped him gain confidence, which he had lost after the match against Muhammad Ali. In 1977, Foreman won a match against Pedro Augusto in Florida, but lost a match against Jimmy Young in Puerto Rico. Foreman was tired by the second half of the fight and endured a flash knockdown at the hands of Young. It was in the dressing room after the fight with Jimmy Young that Foreman became ill and claimed to have suffered a near-death experience. Later on, He said that it was in that moment of despair and suffering that he decided to change the ways of his life and dedicate his life to Christianity. He became a born-again Christian and stopped fighting.